I seen somebody say, I see, y'all don't ride for Bill Cosby, y'all don't ride for R. Kelly, y'all don't ride for Diddy, but y'all ride for Michael Jackson. Because Michael Jackson ain't do that shit. Like, it's so crazy they done convinced us, oh, he wanted to be a white woman. No, he did. You see all these operations he got, you see the skin condition, you see whatever insecurities or just choices he made. Everything ain't always about like an insecurity. Like, this is when you got money like that, when you got a life like that, everything at your fingertips. People, you got a phone at your fingertips, which you could change a filter, you could AI, whatever. And y'all ain't stopped doing it yet. Because no matter how much people act like they this and they that and they all this, I'm bad, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a baddie. As soon as you can alter how you look, you alter how you look. A lot of people, and not saying everybody, of course, but I'm saying as soon as you can change how you come across, you change how you come across. What's that say? What's the difference between you and somebody who rich who could go get it done permanently? So, God willing, we all come to a point where we start to, I think, appreciate ourselves a little bit more. And we can look at the Michael Jacksons and all of them. Like, everybody, we all got our shit. Everybody's talking about, is this movie good? Of course. We all want to know. Listen, that Tupac movie wasn't good. The Biggie movie wasn't good. The James Brown Joe Chadwick did his thing. The makeup was, you know what I mean? It been some hits. It been some misses. You got Ray. I think what they call it, biopics. I always call it biopics. I don't know what the right word is. But for me, Ray is up there. What's Love Got to Do with it? Malcolm X. The Hurricane Joan. Like, damn, I know I'm missing some junk. Like I said, I think I said Ray. So it's some great ones. It's some great ones. But it's some ones that's not so good. Like I really ain't care for the Muhammad Ali junk with Will Smith. I'm not real big on Will Smith acting. Listen, wherever you stand, whether you a Michael fan, you a Prince fan, you never really you younger, you didn't grow up on. This was an opportunity for them to kind of recreate some shit. It wasn't showing the whole life. I know a lot of people was criticizing. They said, damn, I wish they'd have showed the allegations and I wish they'd have showed the drama and this and that. I mean, listen, I understand that. Matter of fact, the director said he filmed a lot of footage that they cut out. They cut out like at the end, like the studios and the higher ups, they came in, took like 2 hours away. Because he had filmed up to Michael life up to like 1995. If you've seen the movie, I don't know if you haven't, but they stop it at around 1988, right when this album come out, right when he finally break out to do his own thing for good. And that's right before those allegations came a couple years. The point is, when you look at all these movies, the Bob Marley, John, whatever, it's always like a period of time. It's never like I just seen somebody's story, Bruce Springsteen movie. And it doesn't show his whole life. It showed leading up to when he was about to become a bigger star. Like he was about to write his biggest hit, but he was going through depression, suicide, and all this other shit. So it showed that part of his life. I don't know why we want to see the most fucked up shit, but I get it. We want to see the whole. We want the real. We've been lied to over and over again. They done fuck Mike's name up. We want the real, uncut and raw. That's just how we are. So shout out to the whole cast. His nephew did his thing. I think his name Jafar. He killed that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. He killed that shit. Shout out to him. I was real skeptical. I'm like, man, they about to have all this makeup, all this prosthetics. And I'm real hard on movies. Like, my favorite movies is like Shawshank Redemption and fucking Godfather and shit like Seven and, you know what I'm saying? Like Goodwill Hunt. Like I'm into like, man, I mean, even like Poetic Justice. Like I'm into Menace to Society. I'm into like the best shit. Like to me, the highest level shit. Usual Suspects and shit like that. Like, you gotta have, I think you need a great script, all that shit. I don't like, niggas be like, oh, that movie was good on Netflix. And it always be some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of them niggas. So I was real skeptical. I didn't want to be let down. Mike is, to me, the greatest. We grow up on Mike. And I was like a kid listening to Mike, listening not just I wasn't just the he shit. Like I got once I think people started knowing I love Mike, I was getting like the tape cassettes when Mike was a fucking Jackson 5, all the rock and rob. I was walking around listening to that shit in my headphones my whole life as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I knew every song. Me and my cousin used to like battle over who knew the dance moves. So to me, Mike was everything. And I never believed in my allegations. You know what I'm saying? Like if you a real Mike fan, you never believed it. Anyway, great movie. Shout out to his nephew, killed it. I seen everybody talking about this Meg Thee Stallion shit. Meg Thee Stallion come out with a tweet or a story on Instagram, some sort of post where she like bashing this nigga Klay Thompson. Oh, I thought he was the one. He had me around his family cooking chicken and chitlins. Shut the fuck up, man. And then when people laugh at her or when people don't take it serious or whatever the fuck, then you got all these women, I love y'all, you know I love y'all. You got the women come out and like, I don't support black women. This not about black women. It's not about black women. She got 1,000 songs talking about her pussy this, her pussy that. She a pimp, this, that, and the third, everything. She fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck this nigga, fuck. This is her whole thing. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. Do your thing, we support it. But then you cannot then, look, listen. When the nigga shot you, it's fucked up. I don't know if he did it or not, but if she say he did it, the nigga got found guilty, he went to court, I'ma just go with that. Now, whatever happened, whatever did happen, I can't support that. The nigga calling, crying, apologizing, I gotta put two and two together. Now, until I see something that disputes that, that's different, but not this. This, I don't see your personal bedroom shit. You didn't write no letter when you was fucking that girl, boy, nigga. You didn't write no letter when you was fucking this nigga and that nigga and this nigga and that nigga. You wasn't writing no letters then to air your dirty laundry, but now you want to come here and another nigga dirty laundry. If he did you wrong, if it didn't work out, y'all grown, bro. We don't need that information. And finally, fuck them. No disrespect, but y'all people are crazy. Y'all going around bashing each other behind these people. They could be in the bed right now fucking with each other, laughing. Look, I told you, these crazy motherfuckers. Y'all don't know. Y'all bashing him. Y'all bashing her. Everybody and then they went from bashing these two celebrities to bashing black men versus black women again. How do we win when it's like this? You think anybody gives a fuck? You think, let's be fair. You think white people was like, I'm for Brad Pitt and I'm for Angelina Jolie or who was the one before that? Jennifer Aniston. And like, they might talk about it at the bar or whatever the fuck they do, you know? But they wasn't, who gives a fuck? It's these other people's lives, man. It's other people's lives. So I don't understand it, but when I look at it, I say, damn, it's crazy because all it takes is for somebody to point a finger. I'm not saying one way or another what's right or wrong. That's for y'all to decide in your heart. Y'all been in relationships. Y'all have been cheated on. Y'all have cheated. Let's get past the bullshit. Oh, men are lying and misrepresenting themselves. Are we? Aren't we all? Are we all? Aren't you? Ain't that what you say? Everybody come and put their representative first. Isn't that what's happening? Isn't people present a facade or an appearance that they think is most aesthetically pleasing? Ain't that what been going on? Now all of a sudden it's men abusing women and maliciously. You're like, get the fuck on. You know, we can't be so progressive and then regressive at the same time. We can't be talking about how far we've come, how equal we are. And then whenever it's convenient, We gonna weaponize our differences. It's bullshit. Call a spade, it's bullshit. And it's fucked up because it's real people. Look at what's going on with AB, the boxer. He damn near wanted to beat the bitch face in because she didn't want to kiss him on TV, on stream. He keeps saying, I'm 4-time world champion, and then when nobody looking, he asking for money. Like, this is what's going on. You look at the singer David. Listen, man. This dumb motherfucker. He done ordered chainsaws on Amazon and a shovel. Body bags. He done chopped this girl up in a blue inflatable pool in the garage. Put her in the body bags. Put the bags in the trunk. Right? The neighbors eventually said, what the fuck is that smell? Everybody like, what's that smell? He done moved the car down the block, him or his man. All sorts of shit. He texted her just the first night though, texted her, where you at? Knowing damn well he done killed her already. He called her over there. They got the text, they got everything, it's in the cloud. These people, you got people, this white man, got the black girl, the influencer. They going all over the place. He love bombing her, everything. Now all of a sudden, he going broke. His crypto business is going down and she is spending money like it ain't never. She don't know that he fucked up. And now she might have figured some shit out. Who knows? Sources say they get into a big argument. They get into a fight. Next thing you know, she hung herself. Suicide. Get the fuck out of here. You got people who are really attacking women, who are really abusing women, who are really killing women. Fucking women up. You got people that's really doing this type of shit. We don't need to confuse the two. A nigga who got some pussy and a nigga who beat you the fuck up is two different types of niggas. This nigga can really love you. He just had, he don't know how to express it, or he got insecurities that he got to go, whatever. I don't know. People cheat for all sorts of reasons. They have nothing to do with you. The nigga who beating your ass, the nigga who put his foot up your ass, the nigga who attacking you or stabbing you and want to kill you, that's a whole nother type of nigga. We cannot confuse the two. We can't confuse the two. I just wanted to say that because there's a lot of fucked up shit going on. I made a video about this the other day. It's a lot of fucked up shit going on. And fellas, y'all got to get this shit the fuck together. Y'all don't have to listen to me. Who am I? But I'm just saying, like, look up. Left and right, women they are being attacked. But guess what? Women, the reality is, left and right, men are too. Men are dying at an astronomical number and getting killed left and right. We got to worry about the nigga who right next to us, the nigga who right in front of us, the nigga who right behind us, the police, the jobs. We got to worry about our women. We got to worry about it all, right? That ain't no, listen, a lot of y'all like that Michael Beasley interview. We going to have some accountability here though, right? Because yeah, our conditions are fucked up and our circumstances are fucked up. But be that as it may, we have to, our job, listen, call it what you want. We down 3-0, you got to win. We up 3-0. And they starting to come back, you got to win. Look at LeBron, you got to win. We got to find a way to win. We can't come up with no excuses. You can spend time doing even one, find an excuse or find a way to win. We trying to find a way to win. And so we can't be fighting against each other. Fuck what they got going on in their bedroom. People cheat, get back together, all that type of shit all the time. Mind your motherfucking business. You on Instagram talking about, yeah, city boys up. Meanwhile, your baby mother suck. Man, are you crazy? Just get out of here. Mind your business, man. All right, look. You heard me talking about LeBron James. Hold on. LeBron James. You heard me talking about LBJ. LeBron James at age 41 did what I told y'all he was going to do. LeBron James at 41 did what I told y'all he was going to do. Right? Everybody's saying, oh, he washed up, this and that. First 3 games, the nigga got 29, 25, and 28 points, right? Game 4, he hit game-winning shots. So game 4 come. Everybody on the team is tired. I wonder if the LA said, man, we just gonna chill this game. Listen, everybody kind of tired. It's no need. Let's wait. Let's get some rest. We're gonna play, but if we still win, we still win. If we win, we win. But let's just get through this. Give our players some time to get back. Austin Reeves, Luka, right? Let's get back home. They get to LA. They almost won that game. It was a tight game. But near the end of the game, nobody can hit a jump shot. Austin Reeves is back. Him and LeBron. Now they got to figure out who they running the offense through. It's an adjustment period, right? They just throwing up shots. Nobody really connecting at the end. So they lose by a couple points. Now all of the same people who just was set. First of all, before the playoffs, it was LeBron James and them are done. There's no way they could beat Houston. Even with Kevin Durant hurt his knee. Doesn't matter. Houston's going to beat LeBron James and them. LeBron's too old. He's 41. All his stars are injured. LeBron can't win. Then LeBron put belt to ass 3 games in a row. They win. All of a sudden, the same people that was just saying Houston was this such a great team is talking over and over again about how Houston was never a good team. Kevin Durant is the only person who can score. They not a good scoring team. They not this and that. So the same people they switch up. This is how I'm noticing the media is crazy and goofy. Then, now they turn to, oh man, LeBron James is about to lose. He's about to lose a 3-0 lead for the first time it's ever happened in history. He could never be the GOAT. He could never be the greatest, right? He could never be the greatest. Michael Jordan would never. Michael Jordan would never be here at 41. That's what the fuck Michael Jordan would never be doing. But that's a whole nother conversation because they both great. And be that as it may, Lakers come out, LeBron come out last game, game 6, and put belt ass. They won by like 20 points. LeBron James had their ass up 27-3 in the first quarter. LeBron James. LeBron fucking at 41 years old. So goddamn, man, because now we got OKC coming up, which is the best team in the league for the last 2-3 years. But look, you see what just happened to Boston? Boston is out. You see what happened to Denver? Denver is out. You know what's crazy? When all these other teams, Kevin Durant just sat out for the whole series. He ain't injured. Get the fuck out of here. Now listen, what's crazy is when these people that's supposed to be great, because I hear them say, Jokic, he's the best person in the league, and this person, he's the greatest in the world. And when these niggas don't win, and when these niggas don't show up, y'all don't say the same shit y'all say when y'all do about LeBron James. It's so crazy that when all these other so-called greats don't live up to the moment, y'all don't say shit. But when LeBron at 50 years old don't do something, it's the front page of every motherfucking article. I don't like it. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? The GOATs pay the bills. They hit Capricorn, nigga. The greats, we got to keep the lights on, baby. So I get it. LeBron and them won on the OKC. Let's see. You never know. The OKC might be, they look good they last series. I don't know how this going to go. Greatness isn't about perfection, It's really about consistency. It's about intention. Muhammad Ali didn't win every fight. But he was consistently great. And he always intended to elevate what he was doing. Elevate us too. I look at that like Mike Tyson, he lost, but he was consistent. He was consistently trying to elevate, consistently trying to be great. And when the boxer, even now, he's 100 years old, he's trying to get back in the ring. To me, that's greatness. Kobe with his fucking Achilles, and he's still on the line shooting a shot. That's greatness to me. Not the nigga who did good when he was supposed to do good. Picked on the little guy and won the fight. That ain't great. That ain't great. Show me your heart. Make me a believer. That's what greatness is to me. Because what I know is that every time LeBron James left a team, that Jordan left, them niggas still was in the playoffs, them niggas still was in the fucking finals or some shit like, LeBron leave a team and you never hear from them niggas again. You know what I'm saying? For 10 years. He left Miami. It took 10 years for them to rebuild. He left Cleveland. It took him to come back for them to win. Then when he left again, them niggas ain't win nothing again until this year. Like let's be fucking for real. No player has had this type of impact. Shout out to Bron. Let's keep going. You know, if you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. Because let's be real. We got so much more shit to talk about. You know, in D.C., just recently, 2 kids was killed. In the parking lot, I think they was at a food truck. These are kids that wasn't even outside kids. You know, some kids be outside. These kids apparently don't even be outside like that. I think it was 12 and 14, if I'm wrong. 2 youngins. And, you know, I know some people that know the families, and my condolences. My heart go to you. Sincerely, my heart go to you. And, you know, they let their kids, man, go and get some meat from the food truck, come right back, type of thing. And while they there, I guess a shootout, breakout, some shit happened, kids get shot. In D.C., this is a story as old as time. This shit go back forever. I know, like, now we like to try to make it seem like it's the YNs, it's the young niggas, it's this and that. But this shit been happening forever, and every generation has always been the young niggas. It's always been the so-called YNs. They just put a little name to it now to make it seem like it was separate from when they was young niggas too. And who even knows who was the shooters? Maybe it was some young niggas. Maybe it was some guys in their 20s or 30s. Maybe it was 2 50-year-old guys having a shootout. I don't know. Maybe it was the police shooting through. I don't know. Who knows? Somebody know. Wasn't no cameras there apparently. Who knows, right? But these politicians, they not talking about that. They talking about how they can create a curfew or how they can create a bill and this and that. But what are we going to do about this? The blood from our babies is still on the ground. What are we going to do about that? I got a question for these candidates. What is your answer to this? See, in 2020, I was asked to write a letter to the mayor. Right? Offering my recommendations about moving forward outside the pandemic because of the position I had on the government contract. And I was literally in the field every day. During COVID, I set up with my team sites every day of the week where we would distribute food and resources. Every Sunday, we would do 500 meals in a different neighborhood. Every Sunday. Throughout the week, we would pull up in neighborhoods and do 100 meals here, 100 meals there. Food resources, COVID resources, all sorts of medical resources, supplies for the kids, supplies for the families, toiletries, cleaning. We all did that as a community, as a collective. Right? We got it done for each other. So they asked me to write this letter to the mayor. What do you think is going to happen? How should we move forward? I made specific recommendations. Man, it has to be a certain elevated presence of mental health available for the young adults, the families who are affected by this, right? You got people who, millions of people died. I know y'all like to say this COVID shit never happened, it's a conspiracy. Maybe so, but millions of people really died, right? At the same time, they pumping money into neighborhoods and communities that never had this type of money. I wrote all this in the letter to the man. I said that when you take that barrier from people, everybody's just gonna be outside. You remove the money, they're gonna have to find a way to supplement that income. They're gonna have to find a way to get that same money they just was getting for free from somewhere. Now you done legalized the weed, everybody can smoke weed. Now the price of weed done went from $60 an eighth, right, to $20 an eighth. So now the wars are gonna increase. Now the fight for the money, because the money is scarce, the profit margins are thinner. We have to be careful of that. I think you should do this strategically, come up with a plan to address the Thank you. Noted. That's it. That's all. Right? And then what we have. Y'all don't want to acknowledge that this is a creation of us. Shit that we did, our negligence. I'm talking to the politicians. I would like to know, what is your plan? Not just some empty rhetoric. Not just some open promises or some hard words or some, you know what I'm saying, punchlines or phrases. What's the solution? We all know it's not an easy one. So give us your best shot. And then how do you plan on moving forward, whether you are or are not the mayor? Whether you are or are not the council member? Whether you are or are not, whatever you running for, how do you plan to do it no matter what? No matter what. I lost government contracts because I spoke out about things I disagreed with this administration. That's a fact. Did it stop me from doing what I said I was going to do, what I said I was here to do? No, it didn't stop me at all. I did it with money in my pocket and with lint in my pocket. I did it while I was being laughed at and ridiculed and criticized. You know how Floyd is. And I did it when I was being celebrated. You know Floyd, Floyd. I did it either way. I did it when they liked me and when they didn't like me. Right? I did it when I was the man. I did it when I was the scapegoat. What's your plan? We love to know. How do you plan to utilize your network, your resources to create a fair and equal, a just city for us to live in that's safe? It's safe. And not compromised by political agenda or big business corporations. You tell me. Hey, look, man, I'm out of here. I'm not in and out like a bank robbery today. Had a little sip, Shout out to the Michael Jackson movie. What did I miss? I think we've been talking for like an hour. I don't even know if this thing's still recording. Hey, look, shout out to everybody that's been supporting. You already know what it is. Salute.